Hey guys, what is up? This is Host, and I'm back playing some more Starmade. Last episode I reviewed the Corvette. Now I'm going to review the Frigate. Now, there we go. My gosh, that sucks. I had to figure out what's wrong with Bandicam. I was ready and then it just crashed on me at the last second. But anyway, here it is, guys. The DT Frigate, if you will. The most amazing frigate I've ever built so far. Like, I have never built a frigate like this before, with this well detailed. It's not really the well detailed, it's just detailed enough to my standards. So, the main bodywork was actually pretty unique. I had to configure the front a lot in order to make it work. I did a lot of colors. Not a lot of colors, but I used the primary looks, lines and stuff, and it just looks really good. Like, honestly, I think I really outdone myself with this ship build. Even though you guys didn't see it, it was really an experience for me to build this. But this thing does have a few flaws in it, a lot of flaws actually. One of them is space. I totally forgot to include more space in this thing, so that I'd be able to have more blocks to use. So as you can see in front, there's like a little bit. There's this little bit right on the sides here, on both sides. Why? God damn. Anyway, is that these sides is where I wanted to actually expand it, so that way I can have power or more weapons to this thing, because the weapons on this thing is actually pretty weak, but it's a little bit greater than the Corvettes. And generally, the general look of this thing is just downright deadly. You know, like, this middle bit's too thin, and the front here is really thin, and then we go up here and it's all bulk, and that's actually my fault. I actually wanted to make it curve up. I really did want it to curve up, but then I'm like, you know what? I'll see what this looks like first, and then I'll decide on its fate later. And I have, and I think I should have expanded it. I should have, but not much. I included lights in here, so it's pretty well done. I got some blue crystal, not blue crystals, ice crystals there for that. More blue circuits. Now, you can enter through here. This is actually a rail door. You can go on both sides. Right there, that's the gravity. And look at this. The interior is actually an interior. This is actually the most, not most detailed, but around average detailing I can get to, because I didn't want to use a lot of detail blocks. I wanted to like keep my gray hull standing as the dominant color in this entire thing. But yeah, so I actually did a pretty well job on this ship. This is only for looks and stuff. I don't actually need this much rail mass enhancers. I don't need this many. Here is the elevators and stuff. This is actually a long couch on both sides, so that way people can sit, role play, and the same if they want to. This is like a combat role play type of ship. You know, it doesn't have like a lot to it. It's really good combat. And if you want to check this out, if you're down here, activate that. The door closes, and then we go up here. It opens, just like an actual elevator. I don't know why I looked over there. I'm like, and then, okay, sorry. But still, that's actually a pretty unique feature I actually added in myself. I don't think anyone's done this yet, but if anyone has, kudos for you for thinking about it, because I didn't. And then you've got the same on both sides. Go up. And this is the bridge. There's not much inside of the bridge, not a lot of stuff to look at. You can't sit down, but that's pretty much it. This thing is optional for AI, so it doesn't need to be AI controlled, but in case like something really bad happens, you need to run away, and you need a decoy. You can have your ship as a decoy while you run away, which is actually pretty smart. Actually, I don't know why I didn't think of that. Oh, I just did. But anyway, I'll let you guys see the stats real quick, then I'll just talk for a little bit. So, like I said in the last video, I said I'll make a cruiser, and that thing's gonna take a while because this took me about a good 3 weeks to complete, only because like I was on and off on it, and I was like on other servers trying to play with things, and not play with things, what the fuck, that sounded really off. What I meant to say is, actually what was I about to say? I was saying like I wanted to go on other servers and see what other people made, and then just like see if I can incorporate into my own designs. Like I wasn't going to take it, but I was like going to like see what they got, and then see if I'm going to actually am going to copy it. Because if it's that good, then I'll take it. But if it's that bad, then I'll just think about it for a little bit, see if I can modify it in any way, and then just use it from there. But this thing uses rails in terms of elevators and doors. But what I wanted to do with this thing with rails is like there's like a separate bit that extends out, and so it looks like this part is gonna be like bulky, like curved like this. And then the inside is going to open up sideways, and then on the side is actually rocket pods, and it's like an auto one, so it constantly fires over and over again. Like it has a faster reload, just to say that. And it was gonna look cool, but then I realized like I'm not going to have a lot of space for it, because as you may see, I had to use all the space just for power, shields, but actually more around shields. I mean, it took me a while to get to 1 million. Like I wanted not 5 million, I wanted 1.5 million shields, but I couldn't get to it. It was hard. I had to use some space for weapons, so I couldn't dedicate that. And I do have a little bit of spaces, but I'm going to save those spaces for later in case I need to add something else to this. Yeah. Anyway, I really like that fucking effect though. That's really cool. What was I about to say? Yeah, I couldn't really do that because depending on like the mass it had, I had to put on the rail mass enhancers anyway. And then I just quit on it and just say I'm just gonna keep these here for future reference if I need to, and call for net. So right after the cruiser, I'm gonna have to make a destroyer. Now destroyers are even harder to build because they use a lot of weapons. They are the most weaponry thing you can ever get to in Starmade. So that means it's going to need a lot of recharge in order to keep it constantly flowing with bullets or weapons, or not weapons, ammunition. So I'm going to need to do that, but it also needs to have enough blocks so it can look good. So that's going to be a dick. But I think I can do it. I built a destroyer before. It's pretty small. I think it's like the size of this Corvette. It was literally the size of that Corvette, kind of. Like it was a little bigger, but I liked it though. So I'm gonna say we're on the end of the episode here. I'm not gonna go over 10 minutes, and if I do, I do apologize if you guys stick around for that long. And, yeah. So thank you guys for watching. If you want me to do other content that's not related to Starmade, please tell me in the comment section below. If you want me to continue this, like it, and what else? Leave a subscribe if you want to. If you want me to build a ship for you or for your faction, tell me in the comment section below, and I'll talk to you guys next time.